The sheep have been working this corral for a few days now. It's time to get them out on pasture, get them mowing down my lawn, which means it's time for a building project. We're gonna be making them a mobile sheep pen. It's been about 4 days that they've been in here, and there's still a lot of grass. Now, granted, a lot of it has gone to seed, so it's lignified some, so it's really stemmy and chewy, and it's not their favorite stuff, which is why there's still a lot of this here, but they have cleared out a lot of the good stuff in there. And you see, she's still working over there. Mama's still working over here. In the past few years raising sheep, I had always used Premier One sheep netting, the electric fencing that I would take down every day and move every day. And that stuff is awesome. It works really well. I've had a lot of success with it. I've also put a lot of time into that, and time I don't necessarily have right now. Looking at Justin Rhodes' videos, he has that big metal, the wrestling cage, I think they're calling it, with his 2 rams in there, the ram and the wether. They're moving that every day, and that way there's always fencing up, and it's just like moving a chicken tractor. It's way easier than breaking down fencing and setting it up again. I don't have a bunch of metal. I'm not a welder. I don't even know a welder. So I cannot build a big metal cage like that. I'm gonna have to do something different. These 3 green panels we have here, the one back there, there, and there, those are Corral panels. And what's that?
Hip bone something.
A hip bone? What happens?
Next to the, nothing else.
So my plan is to take these Corral panels and put them in a square formation. So one of these panels will be on the back here. So you'll have a panel going this way, and this way. And I'm going to use some cattle panel going across this way so it'll be able to swing. So I'll have a door I can get in and out of the pen if needed. I'm going to keep some of these hoops here, probably just 2 of them, lower them a little bit, tarp it, so there'll be a shelter aspect to this. But I'm going to use some wood to frame the corners. So this is going to be a rigid system, so one person can move it and it's not going to flop and be all weak. It'll be pretty solid. Hopefully that's the plan. And the sheep can just stay in that, move it every day, and so they'll have fresh grass. The corral panels are 12 foot long, so this will be a 12 by 12 structure. It's not a huge area, so in all likelihood I'll probably be having to move it twice a day once the rams get bigger. Right now it's a little ram and his mom, and in a couple weeks the plan is to get a second ram that's in the weaning process now. And when I get him, the mom will be going back to Baba Blacktail Farm. So I'll have 2 little guys. So once a day initially once a day will probably be fine for them. But then as they get bigger, I'll have to maybe move to twice a day. We'll just have to gauge it and see how it goes. Part of the plan with having the sheep come into this paddock first, this corral area, was that they could come in here and eat all the tall grass down, so I could get in here to work and build this thing, because the grass was just so thick and tall through here, it would have been difficult working in here. While Sean is taking those old tarps down, I'm gonna start trying to undo some of the hose clamps that attach the cattle panels, the hoops there, to the corral panels.
I swear this thing is gonna like spring back and slap me in the face.
Is it easier with the proper tools?
It always is.
Okay, there we go. No, don't eat tools. That's metal, not grass. Stop. Okay, thank you.
Teaching your child bad habits.
Right? Is that good? Yummy weeds?
What do you think?
It's a little uncomfortable picking it up from here because I don't, my legs are like knocking
Right.
into it, but if I'm back a little with a rope, or even if I put a bar, you know, like a metal bar, stuck it out. Like, I'll pull this way, Sean, you pull the other way, kind of meet in the middle and tie them off best we can. What do you think? Okay.
Sean has to fix his shoddy job earlier.
This is how I fix the transmission in the van. I don't see why this wouldn't work.
We have the sheep shelter. Is that what we're gonna call it? It's not really just a shelter. The mobile sheep pen. There we go. We have
Sheep shelter on wheels.
Yes. We have the mobile sheep shelter complete. I think this is gonna work. I'm really happy the way this came out. There's some more work that needs to be done. We're gonna cut off this excess wood and everything later, but we're racing against the rain right now. We have storm coming in. We gotta get these sheep in here. So we're gonna flip this thing, get out in the field, get the sheep in there. Real quick though, Sean. You were a little doubtful of my design idea initially, but what do you think?
No, the design idea I think was solid because that was mostly mine. But just, you know, it came out. It came out all right.
All right, good. All right.
Oh, hey, sweet girl.
Let's try to get it back in the main pen. Don't run, otherwise it causes them to run.
Nope. Come here.
If you get the baby, if we grab him and then bring him out there, she's going to be inclined to go that way. Toward him. The mobile sheep pen, epic failure.
No, not epic.
Well, okay, so not epic,
Needs
but
some
failure
tweaking.
because
Needs some tweaking.
the sheep slipped right out the bottom. I knew the lamb would. I wasn't concerned about it because he wasn't going to leave his mom. They won't typically do that. But mom decided to leave at the back, so we're going to have to put fencing around the bottom of it so they don't slip out. Of course, that's going to be a project for another day. So we got them back in here in the meantime. There's no shelter in here though. Storm's coming, so we're going to try and get them over in with the dogs because they have a nice shelter over there. You going to come for a walk with me? You want to come on? Come on. We're going to go together. No, we're going to go together. Come on, we're going to go together. Watch out, baby girl. Look, friends. Willow. Leave it. Leave her.
Oh.
She'll learn. Good mama.
Good job, babe.
So Lopsy put Willow in her place. Willow wanted to play. Lopsy doesn't like that, so Willow's hanging back now. But yeah, you can see they're
Like a middle school dance.
They're just feeling each other out, but there's plenty of food in there for the sheep with all that grass, and they have the shelter, so this buys us time to get the mobile pen up and running. But again, it's a wrap for today. Rain's coming. It's late. So we'll be back soon with another video trying to get this up and running and working.